Ohio Wrestling's 10th anniversary is here, and the celebration begins with an adrenaline-charged event you won't want to miss. Mark your calendars for Thursday, May 15th, as Full Throttle Thursday takes over Fortress Obetz, bringing an unforgettable night of action, rivalries, and championship gold. Get ready for 6 electrifying matches that will leave you on the edge of your seat. The Tragedy Boyz throw down against one half of Arcade Hangover, Party Mike, and his tag team partner, Austyn Blaze, in a clash packed with high-flying chaos and hard-hitting fury. Jack Doe steps into the ring to battle the relentless Rase Bannon. Expect nothing less than sheer intensity. Black Smoke looks to put a stop to the meteoric rise of Rey Tormenta Jr. in a match that promises fireworks. Big Mama makes her long-awaited return, set to collide with the fearless Dayami HO in what will surely be a powerhouse showdown. Arnold Sports Festival champion Superman Onyx puts his coveted title on the line against the dangerous challenger Aren Daniel Norman. Will Onyx's reign continue, or will Norman shock the world? And in our main event, the stakes have never been higher as Marione Fontaine defends the new Ohio Wrestling Championship against the dominant force known as Paragon. It's a battle for supremacy. Who will walk away as champion? The countdown is on. Full Throttle Thursday kicks off at 6:30 at Fortress Obetz. Thursday, May 15th. Come witness the action live and be part of history as we celebrate a decade of New Ohio wrestling.
That did not sound like...
It didn't. I didn't play on it too. I'm up. Sorry. I'm blind.
Check, 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 check.
That's not hooked up.
Check, check, check.
Where's my thing?
I've got the fade out.
All right, fade it out. Hey, yeah.
And their opponents. They are the reigning and defending, now tag team champions, Austyn Blaze, Party Mike, Howard.
Take this. Give it to Garrett.
Give one to Garrett.
They're both coming off of Austyn. They're both coming off of Austyn. Don't play Party Mike. Oh, you got me two? Let's go. Put that in that headset. Is there not a battery?
Check, 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 check.
Oh!
Check, check, check.
What about now? Get that! Get that! Is that better? There's two of them. There's two guys, Garrett. There's two of them. Get the blue shirt guy too. Get the blue shirt guy too. The two of them, both of them. I don't know what, I'm sorry. There's two of them, Garrett. Got it.
Larry? Larry!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to New Ohio Wrestling 29. It's a Full Throttle Thursday. I'm John Orlando here bringing you the call of the action. And we have a NOW Tag Team Championship match to start things off. Now, you very well might be at home saying, wait a minute, what happened to Justin Xavier? And, well, he is being replaced by Austyn Blaze. Justin has had some personal issues that he has been taking care of and was not able to be here tonight. So Austyn Blaze has stepped up. He went to the front offices of NOW and said, hey, I'll fill in for Party Mike. And so we have Party Mike and Austyn Blaze taking on, of course, Gaston LaRue and Saturn Price, along with, of course, their partner in crime, Aren Daniel Norman, who has a big matchup later on this afternoon. But for right now, we're getting ready for some tag team action. As there's those wonderful belts, the NOW Tag Team Championship titles being dropped off here at my table. We're waiting on the referee to give the official ring of the bell, and I think we're going to get it here. Last minute instructions being given by Papa Smurf Keith Smith. Okay, apparently Keith needs to check Mr. LaRue once again, and Mr. Price as well. Apparently that did not make Gaston very happy. And Keith again. All right. Folks, it's a great day for some wrestling. It's about 82 degrees here in Obetz, Ohio, as part of course, Full Throttle Thursdays. There's the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, we're underway. Austyn Blaze starting off with Gaston LaRue. The Gaston and Austyn lock up. Center of the ring. Collar and elbow tie up. And now an arm wringer from Blaze. And another twist of the arm. Working on, oh, wait a minute. Quick reversal from Gaston. Gaston with some wrestling skill. I mean, don't get me wrong, these Tragedy Boys, they can get it done in the ring. They are accomplished wrestlers, although they like to take a lot of shortcuts here and there. And look at some of that great chain wrestling, and now a hammerlock by Austyn Blaze. Series of elbow strikes from Gaston. Gets him out of that jam, and now a side headlock of his own on Austyn Blaze. Off the ropes. LaRue goes down. Blaze goes over top, up and over again. Nice leapfrog. Great drop kick right to the side of the face. Fantastic drop kick. And now Blaze bringing Gaston into the corner. Where's partner Party Mike? One who won the... Whoa, wait a minute. I'll hold on to that thought. Wonderful springboard elbow. And now looks like some double team action here. Double knees right to the face. And now Party Mike cannonball. Party Mike is certainly one of the fan favorites here in NOW.
There you go.
Oh, wait a minute, he's gonna put this hat back on.
Got that one?
It's important to be fashionable apparently in Party Mike's mindset here. Big chop from Party Mike.
He didn't want that one.
And now, oh, another big chop from Party Mike. A little strut. I think Jerry Jarrett would be envious, I think. I think that's fair to say. And Party Mike says, I'll give you another strut. And there's a big chop. And now another strut. A little more Fargo strut, if you will. That doesn't make Saturn Price happy. And a pickup in the corner. Party Mike is going to body slam Gaston Leroux. Big Bauer slam, and that might be enough. 1, 2, will they retain? No. 2 count only. Party Mike grabs a handful of hair. And a referee admonishing Mike, saying, come on, get off the hair. You know, I got to be honest. This is the first time that these two have ever competed as a team, Austyn Blaze and Party Mike. They're doing pretty darn well. I mean, for a team, oh my! For a team that had roughly about a week or so to train together. And 1, 2. A little bit of an arrogant cover from Austyn Blaze, if you ask me. Need to hook that leg and get the weight over the shoulders to get the 3 count. But now firing away on Gaston Leroux. Fired off into the corner. And now Austyn Blaze, who also is a fan favorite here in NOW. Look out, running around. Big bicycle kick, and wait a minute, come on now. This is a double team, ref. Oh, back cracker, lung blower maneuver. And now tag to the big man. Saturn Price coming in. Big double sledge right to the side of the head. And now what's he doing with his shirt? Hey, come on now, ref. That's a blatant choke. Choking him with the shirt is clearly against the rules here in NOW. And that's what the referee, Keith Smith, has been admonishing. Oh, no, not the back rake. Come on now. Ah, come on. That's just mean.
Don't cut him off.
And now Saturn Price says 1 more. Stop, man. No. There we go. Austyn Blaze with a series of shots. Look at Saturn Price just biting the forehead of Austyn Blaze. I got to be honest with you, folks. I've seen Saturn Price wrestle quite a bit in his time in the wrestling world, and never have I seen him as vicious and as violent and as uncaring for his opponent as I have tonight. Poke in the eye. These guys are very happy with themselves. They think they're so swell. Austyn trying to trying to get out of that hold. I apologize. Tag to Gaston Leroux coming in. Wait a minute with he's got the shirt again. Come on now. This is ridiculous. And now Saturn Price with just a blatant chokehold, just an old-fashioned arm right against the throat, nothing fancy. Party Mike's trying to get in the ring, but he's doing more damage to his partner by distracting the referee. Come on now. These tragedy boys, they think that they're the bee's knees. Gaston Leroux grabbing Austyn Blaze and choking him against the middle rope again. 1, 2, 3. He's got till 5. And he does break about 3.5, ladies and gentlemen. And now smashing Austyn Blaze's head right into the turnbuckle. Big chop from Gaston. And, oh my goodness! That is like getting hit with a giant tree trunk of a leg from Saturn Price. He is a big man and certainly uses that weight to his advantage. There's a boot wash. I think we might be looking at new tag team champions, folks. Oh, wait a minute, something happened. Saturn Price went down in a heap. He may have twisted an ankle. Something happened. Saturn Price can't put any weight on that left ankle. I don't know if he just rolled it or what happened, but Gaston Leroux snap suplex. And now cover, 1, 2, not enough for the 3 count. The fans are now getting behind Austyn Blaze. They want to see Austyn make the comeback and maybe tag his partner, Party Mike. Series of shots from Austyn Blaze. Off the ropes, here he comes. Big clothesline from Leroux. That might be enough. 1, 2, no. Austyn Blaze, look how close he is to Party Mike. He is so close to making the tag. But LaRue cuts him off. Front face lock. Smart move. Makes Austyn use all of his energy to try to escape the hold. Series of shots downstairs. A knee to the chin. Austyn's probably on Dream Street. LaRue picking up Blaze. Shoots him into the turnbuckle. Here comes LaRue, full head of steam, and nobody home. Nobody there as Austyn Blaze now has to. He has to make a tag. If he doesn't make a tag, I think this match might be over. Austyn reaching, he makes the tag. It's party time now. Big Polish sledgehammer maneuver, and another sledgehammer, and a third one. And Party Mike is on, firing on all cylinders. Off the ropes, what a clothesline! Party Mike took his head off. 1, 2. I don't know how LaRue kicked out. No idea how he kicked out of that clothesline. Now Aren Daniel Norman getting involved, giving his 2 cents worth. But you see Party Mike is getting the crowd behind him. Tag to Austyn Blaze. LaRue being picked up maybe for a belly to back suplex. Oh, nice move. What is Blaze gonna come off the top rope with? In from the high rent district, double stomp to the chest. 1, 2, and wait a minute. Hey. Saturn Price is just taking the tag belts. Aren Daniel Norman just yanked Keith Smith out of the ring. And now wait a minute.
Throw him out of here, Ralph. You pulled him out.
Party Mike, wait a minute. In the chaos of everything going on at ringside, LaRue's used the bell. 1, 2, 3, no! It can't end like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match and new NOW Tag Team Champions, Tragedy Boyz.
Well, it is unfortunate. It was 3 against 2. And these guys, the Tragedy Boyz, they better be pretty proud of what they've done. They've stolen the tag team titles from Party Mike and Austyn Blaze. Unbelievable, ridiculous. Well, they're gonna find out though that the tag team division in NOW is pretty strong, so they can rest on their laurels, and if they do that, they'll be coughing up those belts real soon.
Hey,
Sir, how are you?
Pretty good.
All right, are we moving down here, or what are we doing?
Yeah.
All right, let's
Okay.
go ahead,
Can you hear
Travis.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
All right, we're good then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Travis Napper, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, I never forget a name. And face. But I say that and then I jinx myself. So
with the bell. Rematch. Yeah, the rematch. Come on.
I just need that sun to peek down just
you're taking the words right out of my mouth. We need just a little bit.
just a little bit lower.
So how do y'all feel about the opening match? You ready for some more action?
Travis, the opponent's name is Race, even though it's spelled with an S, because I thought it was Rase,
Okay.
but it's Race.
All
Okay.
right. This next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he hails from parts unknown. He is the Merry Madman, Jack Doe.
Well, my broadcast partner, Travis Napper, joins me here for this matchup. Travis, how you doing?
Well, you know, I got stuck in the lines at all these fast food areas around here, and I couldn't make my way back, but I finally made my way back. I was hungry.
Well, we're glad you're joining us tonight here at NOW 29 Full Throttle Thursday at the Fortress in Obetz, we have a capacity crowd here, and they are going to see some great wrestling action, including a newcomer to the world of professional wrestling, an odd fellow, I would say. His name is Jack Doe.
I think that's putting it very, very kindly.
As we hear the music of him, and we'll see him make his way here. He's coming this way. And really an unusual outfit as well. He pretty much enjoys that color purple. He is the Clown Prince of Pro Wrestling.
There he is.
There he is.
He's making his way.
You know, he seems like he's a nice guy. He seems all smiles and laughing and that, but there's something weird about him underneath that, Travis.
It's the ones that always smile the most that freak me out a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Well, we've had a pleasant evening here so far. It's a little sunny out, but other than that, the temperature is great. 82 degrees. We're happy to be in Obetz. And there you go. You see the man in purple, Jack Doe. The jaw-jacking jester is another moniker that he likes to use, and I think he's getting a little bit of applause from the crowd, Travis. I didn't expect that.
I didn't either, but hey.
His opponent, hailing from right outside of here in Columbus, Ohio, Rase Bannon.
Rase Bannon, also a newcomer to the world of professional wrestling. A guy that's got all the tools, to be bluntly honest. I mean, he's got the strength, he's got the speed, he's got the quickness. He's got it all. All he needs is that experience, which, as we know, Travis, is key to anyone getting into the wrestling business.
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely paramount. The more you can get reps under your belt, the quicker you can climb the ladder in this business. And matches like this are going to help tremendously.
And here is Rase Bannon. You can see he's very jacked up. He's got enthusiasm galore as he makes his way around the ring, high-fiving the kids. And, you know, let's say it, you know, he's definitely put together. You can tell that he's been in the gym quite a bit.
Absolutely. Looks the part. Now you just got to be about the part.
This should be an interesting matchup between these two newcomers. Our referee is Peachy Rodriguez. Gotcha. All right, there's the bell. And Travis, we got this match off and running. Looks like both men taking their time.
Oh, quickly moving. Cover up already.
Well, again, I said, you know, you talk about the quickness. Rase Bannon's got it. You know, he's got the quickness, he's got the speed, he's got the strength. And now both men being a little more cautious this time around.
I almost was a little sad. I want to see more out of these guys. I didn't want it to end so quickly.
All right, collar and elbow tie up, and look at the strength of Bannon. Bannon just takes Jack Doe over and got a clean break. But I think Jack Doe is confused. I bet if we could get in the mind of Jack Doe, and not sure I ever thought I'd say that, by the way, we would probably see that he's frustrated because his game plan's not working.
Yeah, that sounds like a not so fun house.
Collar and elbow tie up again. Bannon working all that strength. Now look at this pull of the hair. Come on, Doe.
There's nothing happy about that.
I just whiplashed Bannon right into the corner. Now just a blatant choke right in front of the referee.
I thought this guy was supposed to be like a clown. He doesn't seem very friendly.
Oh, he's not jovial at all at this point in the match. And now whip across the ropes. In, up, and over goes Bannon. Look at that move.
Great athleticism by Rase.
1, 2, no. That sunset flip off that second rope was very impressive. And Doe just looks like he has a blank stare on his face and like he's angry. Oh, and I don't think we'd like him when he's angry.
I think you're absolutely right about that. I don't know if I liked him when he was smiling, to be honest.
Off the ropes. Oh, very innovative move from Bannon. Cover 1, 2, no. I don't know what to call that maneuver, but it was pretty effective. It jerked the neck of Jack Doe, and the fans are getting behind Rase Bannon. Bannon in the corner, and look at gouging right in the eyes. Even with those gloves on, that's got to hurt. That's got to put you. Oh, chop block.
Add insult to injury.
You can't see out of one eye, and you can't use one leg now. And look at the evil look on the face of Jack Doe. This guy, he's not all there, Travis.
I couldn't put it any better. Absolutely. Something, once that bell rang, something snapped.
And now just standing on the knee, doing more damage. And now Jack Doe pulling Rase Bannon to the center of the ring, just working over that leg, working over it again.
Bannon might be in some serious trouble right here.
And there's a big, just giant stomp. And look, you know what? Jack Doe, he's done a smart thing. He slowed this match down to almost a crawl, and that benefits him. You don't want to work, you don't want to wrestle, the way that your opponent is wrestling. And wait a minute, up and over, side Russian leg sweep, nice. Cover, 1, 2, only a 2 count. But that small burst of energy may have been all that's left in the tank for Rase Bannon.
If nothing else, it gives Bannon a chance to get a little bit of a breather. You see the separation, it gives him a chance to kind of recoup and see what's left in the tank.
There's a shoulder block downstairs. Jack Doe grabbing Bannon, smashing him right into the top turnbuckle. And now Doe just looking like, what's he doing? He's running and now pulling Bannon. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Wrenching that knee against the steel post.
And he's smiling about it.
And now he's just kind of like a reverse ankle lock. This Jack Doe is a maniacal man for sure. And now gets back in the ring. He's hopping on one foot like a maniac.
Mocking Bannon.
Yeah. Pulls Bannon out to the center of the ring. And wait a minute, 1, 2. You know, Travis, I think that's where he made a vital flaw. You should have covered Bannon when he had a chance a few seconds ago. He waited too long.
Yeah, gloating and mocking never really get you anywhere fast.
But I got to give credit to Jack Doe. He's changing the game plan, like I said just a few moments ago, to his level, to his antics. He slowed things down, and it's working for him, and he's staying with it.
And he's about to slow Bannon down even more, working on that leg.
Yeah, if you don't have a leg to stand on, well, you're not going to be victorious in the wrestling world for sure.
Unless you're maybe Zach Gowen.
He would be the exception to the rule, I'm sure. Bannon got to the ropes, and he looks frustrated as well. I'm sure that Rase Bannon was maybe a little bit nervous coming into this. That wasn't much on that clothesline. Again.
Question is, how much does that leg have left? He's able to stand on it, so that's a plus.
But he's got no power behind those clotheslines because that leg is probably... Oh, wait, there's a spear. That might be enough. 1, 2. Lackadaisical cover cost maybe the victory to Rase Bannon. He should have just covered and hooked a leg is what I'm trying to say. Now Jack Doe trying to get to his feet.
Now Bannon taking the time, taking the slow approach.
This is called the Sega Knight. Wait a minute.
Good counter by Doe.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Hey, wait, he had the ropes. Hey. Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match.
Oh, now he's smiling.
Doe.
Now he's got something to be happy about.
Well, a good showing by Rase Bannon. I see he's got a bright future in the world of professional wrestling. He just didn't come up with the victory this time around. Jack Doe using the ropes as his advantage. Oh, that's classy. Way to go.
Yeah, real nice.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, New Ohio Wrestling, again, newohiowrestling.com, or on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube at New Ohio Wrestling, and on Twitter at New Ohio Wrestling. It's where you can keep tabs on all of the big shows we have coming up. We have a lot going on this summer, so you definitely want to stay informed. Go to newohiowrestling.com.
I got glasses over my glasses.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Okay, the sun's going down.
Yes.
Needs to go down faster.
Yeah. I have my sunglasses over top of my glasses. And I'm like, this is just not working. We need to slow it down.
How do you guys feel about Jack Doe? Sounds pretty unanimous to me. All right, we're going to keep the action going. Introducing first, he hails from Columbus, Ohio, weighing in at 175 pounds. He is Black Smoke.
All right, another newcomer, Travis, to the world of professional wrestling. Black Smoke, a gentleman that, when he's not working on his craft of professional wrestling, is out there fixing automobiles, making some awesome hot rods and whatnot. But he certainly does have kind of a beef with his opponent tonight, which we'll talk more about him in a moment. And there we see Black Smoke. Travis, I think this is your first opportunity to see Black Smoke.
It is indeed, and I gotta say, looks interesting. I'm afraid of what he can do with that wrench.
Well, you know what? That's a very big wrench. I don't know what you're fixing that you need a wrench that big.
I mean, I've got some pretty big tires on this thing, but I don't know what kind of tires you're pulling some lug nuts off on with that thing. Looks like he's about to tear some heads off with it.
Yeah. Well, he is from Columbus, Ohio. As I said, a diesel mechanic in his spare time, if you want to call it that. But from what I understand, he's been putting in the work to be a great wrestling superstar.
Mexico. He is a second-generation wrestler. He is the King of Storms, Rey Tormenta Jr.
Now, as you heard the announcement of Rey Tormenta Jr., this is a man who has wrestled for a decade in the rings of Mexico. He is, of course, a second-generation star. He is making his, I guess you could say, debut in front of an NOW crowd right here at Full Throttle Thursdays. He's exciting. He is death-defying. He is everything that you can come to expect when you're talking about luchador wrestling and lucha libre.
A man that looks to be all business, is all business, and looks ready to handle business.
There we go, as here he comes. The man dressed in white, Rey Tormenta Jr. I seen him in action just a couple weeks ago for the first time, and I just tell you right now, he's amazing. That's all I could say. And from what I said earlier on, Black Smoke has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder because he feels that Rey Tormenta Jr. is getting all the press, he's getting all the accolades, and quite frankly, Black Smoke thinks that he deserves some of that as well.
Well, now's the time to put up or shut up.
That's right. You nailed it, Travis. You feel that you're slighted? Go out and prove it. Prove that everyone's wrong. Now the referee checking both Rey Tormenta Jr. and Black Smoke for any type of weapons or anything.
More wrenches, probably.
Hopefully he's got a metric set as well. And Black Smoke giving the business to a fan. He's saying he's going to win. All right, there we go. There's the bell, and we're off. Rey Tormenta Jr. versus Black Smoke. This should be a heck of a match, Travis.
I agree. It looks like it could be pretty similar styles. Both look pretty quick, pretty strong. Curious to see how that all plays out, how it balances out.
Well, there you go. There's the cheers for Rey Tormenta Jr. and Black Smoke.
He got a couple.
Okay, I'll give him that. But clearly the fans here in Obetz are behind Rey Tormenta Jr. He wants a shake of hands. Uh-oh.
Oh, he needs a rag.
Is he trying to be hygienic or insulting? Which of the two?
Yes.
Ah, there you go. See the disrespect from Black Smoke. Slaps the hand of Rey Tormenta Jr. away. I mean, look, Rey's seen it all. He's wrestled for a decade, as I said, in the rings of Mexico. He knows the tricks of the trade. Collar and elbow tie-up for both men. Both men. Arm wringer there. Both men about the same stature was what I was going to say before the arm wringer. And Black Smoke now rolls through. Nice, quick, easy heel trip, and now twisting on the knee.
That was a good counter by Black Smoke.
That was. It was very smooth.
And he's already doing a smart thing of working on the legs of Tormenta as Tormenta counters.
Into the arm bar, and you're right, Travis, you take away the legs of Tormenta, you're going to take away all that high-flying offense, and then you're wrestling your game. Uh-oh, up and over now into side headlock. Black Smoke is certainly very impressive.
Showing him some early aggression for sure.
And Tormenta gets out of it. And now, modified surfboard-like maneuver.
Putting on a wrestling clinic to start this match.
And now we switch to a front face lock. And spins out, does Black Smoke. And now he's got himself a front face lock. Sit out now by Rey. Spin around. Uh-oh, up and over. Maybe a 3 count. 1, 2, no. Black Smoke just kicked out in the nick of time.
Yeah, that could have been really, really bad for Black Smoke. You don't want it to end that quickly.
Black Smoke looking a little bit worse for wear there. He's not sure of himself. It looks like that arrogance, that cockiness that he had when he came out is maybe dissipating a little bit.
Well, I would say aside from that pin attempt, they both were pretty even. They both were able to quickly counter each other's moves. I don't know if anybody really has an advantage right now.
Yeah, if we were scoring this like a UFC fight, I'd agree with you. I'd say they're both even. And what an arm drag. Leg sweep, cover, 1. No, not even a 1. Referee Keith Smith almost got crushed himself. Here we go, 1, 2, no. Look out, Keith.
But again, there you see where Tormenta tried to get a pin attempt. Black Smoke gets right back up and goes for one himself, and it's just this really back and forth so far to start.
Both men, you can tell, are getting tired. And we've actually only been about 6 minutes in this match. A relatively short time, and they're already, what, did he just blow his nose and then wipe that all over his chest? That's disgusting.
I take back the hygienic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, it's its own snot, but I mean, still, it's gross.
Yeah.
And now, both men giving each other the business.
Nothing friendly about that.
And here we come, charging full steam. Roll through from Tormenta. Swing on the back elbow and a miss. Over into the corner. And now Black Smoke taking his time, sizing up Tormenta. And Smoke, I don't know, I think he's wasting a little too much time, Travis, if you ask my opinion. Running, and nobody there. And there's this nice Uranagi kick, or excuse me, Enziguri kick, and almost three count, excuse me.
Yeah, I would say that was the answer to your question. That was definitely way too much time that he wasted. He should have capitalized a lot sooner on that, and unfortunately for him, Tormenta Jr. was able to capitalize.
And now the fans getting behind Rey Tormenta Jr. Kick between the shoulder blades. That was just plain old nasty. And now a stomp from Tormenta. Tormenta's maybe going to be I think he's kicking into another drive, if you will. Travis, I think he's getting a little bit frustrated, and he's going to start putting the hurting on Black Smoke.
Well, speaking of hurting, it looks like Black Smoke's the one that's putting the hurting on so far.
That's right, I spoke too soon. Here comes Black Smoke now.
But again, maybe wasting a little bit too much time.
Yeah.
See if he connects this time.
He wants the crowd to chant one more time, but oh, well, Rey must be injured because he did not move out of the way at all on that.
But if you're Black Smoke, you got to keep capitalizing. You got to keep getting on him.
And yeah, he's wasting a ton of time. This is a big time mistake. If you are Black Smoke, you give the veteran, as I've said, Rey Tormenta Jr. competed all across Mexico for years and years and years, and he knows what's up. And here we go, up.
Yeah.
And spin around. Uh-oh, tangled up a little bit as Tormenta. Wow, big leg drop.
Well, it didn't quite go how he planned, but he was able to call an audible, basically.
1, 2. Tormenta managed to get the kick out, and now Black Smoke is arguing. I don't know why he's arguing. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, that was pretty clear.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check out NewOhioWrestling.com. We got a lot of shows this summer that definitely you want to check out. There's a shot downstairs from Black Smoke. Again, that's NewOhioWrestling.com for all the information. Up and off goes Black Smoke with a Hurricane Rana on Rey Tormenta.
Great athleticism. We hadn't really seen that much from Black Smoke, but there's that cocky attitude still.
I think Tormenta may have taken a bite out of the mat. I think he landed face first on the mat on that Hurricane Rana. He looks a little dazed. 1, 2, which it's sometimes hard here at the commentary booth when you have a luchador, a masked luchador in the ring, to know exactly what they're going through because the mask hides their emotion, the pain that they're suffering, et cetera, et cetera.
Absolutely, but it works out in his favor because now if you're Black Smoke, you can't tell either.
That's true, very true. And Black Smoke right now giving it to one of the fans in the ring, or excuse me, at ringside. Black Smoke now firing up off to the turnbuckles. Coming with a full head of steam, up and over goes Black Smoke. And he holds on. Tormenta, swing and a miss there. Chop to the midsection, going up to the, oh, look at that move. What a great arm drag maneuver off the ropes. Both men come, look out. Hurricane Rana of his own from Rey Tormenta Jr.
Tormenta.
1, 2, no.
Tormenta flying around with ease on that.
A 1, 2.
And I think that right there shows some of the frustration from Tormenta. Finally felt like he had an opportunity to put this away. Just wants it to finally be over with. He's taking it quite a beating.
And now the fans are trying to get behind Rey Tormenta. Oh, just a nasty kick again right between the shoulder blades. And now Tormenta picking up Black Smoke, ties him to the rope. Uh-oh. Using Black Smoke's left arm. He's got it entangled in that rope and just yanking on it. It's a good way to injure a wrist. And big chop.
Heard that one all the way in Westerville.
Off the ropes, up and over goes Black Smoke. Here we go, leapfrog. And up and over. Both men putting it all on the line. Over goes Rey Tormenta. Up and over goes Black Smoke. Black Smoke.
Who's going to get the advantage?
I don't know. Double drop kick, but both men went for one, and now the kip up. Boy, that was a lot of chain wrestling, ladies and gentlemen.
It was indeed.
It was. And it was fantastic, and that's the type of action you can expect to see every time New Ohio Wrestling's on the docket.
That was impressive. Impressive, impressive.
Now, Black Smoke taking a timeout.
There's no timeouts.
Well, he wants his rag again. He's got to dab a little bit.
He's rubbing the rag that he sneezed on?
Yeah, well.
Okay. You know?
Maybe his mucus has, like, you know, medicinal properties or something. You know what I mean?
You might be onto something. You might be onto something.
So, and now both men teeing off face to face. Kick right to the chest. Good gosh. That kick was vicious. Now, Black Smoke going to the far corner. Here he comes running off, and a big crushing splash. And now clothesline from Rey. And another splash in the corner. Big power slam. Wow, out of nowhere.
Impressive show of power from Black Smoke.
Amazing maneuver. Cover, 1, 2, no.
I think I'm starting to hear some smoke chants.
1, 2, no. I wonder if Smoke has any clients here, you know? I mean,
you know, I was just about to ask that same question.
You know, like I said, you never know. Maybe your car needs a little tune-up there. Oh, shot downstairs with a super kick and then a kick to the knee.
I mean, if things don't work out for him well, there's always the chance that he could find some potential business. And oh no!
Hey! Wait a minute! Black Smoke hits. Oh, what?
That's
oh
smart.
My.
That's smart.
He tried to use the wrench and it failed miserably. And now, what is Tormenta looking to do?
I think he's gonna end it.
Oh, if he hits this, I think that's going to be it for Black Smoke, ladies and gentlemen. I think you can count to 50. 1, 2, 3. That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Rey Tormenta Jr.
Well, I hope he uses a wrench better on vehicles than he does in a match.
Well, you know what? I mean, like I said, it's I can't believe that he messed that up, to be honest with you. But, hey, best laid plans of mice and men, they say. Rey Tormenta Jr. is your winner. Now he wants to shake hands because Rey's a classy gentleman. But, all right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's your winner, Rey Tormenta Jr.
Introducing first, she is from Rydell High and an NWA star, Big Mama.
The ladies are in action next, Travis, as we have returning here in NOW, one of the most impactful female wrestlers on the planet. She is an NWO superstar. This is, of course, Big Mama. She does not take kindly to any disrespect. She will punch your lights out in a heartbeat. And she certainly has her hands full with another newcomer to NOW here shortly. We'll talk about her. But there is Big Mama.
One of the baddest mean girls out there.
In fact, she demands that our referee opens the ring ropes for her. But I mean, hey, when you are as athletically gifted, that you are as good in the ring as anyone, and you are Big Mama, you can get some of that arrogance. You can get that okay, you get a pass on being arrogant, on being cocky.
And
Yep.
her opponent, she hails from Mexico. She is the powerful Mayan river goddess, Dayami HO.
Dayami HO is making her debut here in NOW. I have not seen this Lucha Libre star, but here she comes, decked out in blue. She certainly is going to be giving away a little bit of a size advantage to Big Mama.
Yes, indeed. But as we've seen before, that is not always a bad thing.
No, it's not a guarantee that you are going to win or lose. You still have to wrestle the match. And I gotta be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what titles that Dayami has. But certainly, I'm looking forward to seeing Dayami. Oh, there we go. All right. Dayami is clearly very athletic after that entrance in the ring.
I think this is quite the treat we are in store for.
All right. And now Big Mama already putting a bad mouth to Dayami.
Yeah, I can't say I was surprised by that.
All right. Let's see what these two ladies bring to the ring. And collar and elbow tie up, and look at the strength of Big Mama, just pushing Dayami as if like she's a feather. You know what I mean? Just pushing her right into the back.
Yeah, you had to think that Big Mama was going to already start to show some of that dominance early on and kind of assert herself in this match pretty quickly.
Here we go, another, oh, nice move. Way to, this has got to be it, I imagine. This has got to be where you have to just basically hit and run, hit and run, hit and run.
You're absolutely right. That has to be the strategy. You cannot get close one-on-one with Big Mama. It does not end well.
Oh, what an uppercut enziguri. I bet Big Mama maybe lost some teeth, but she did not move after that shoulder block, though. Off the ropes again. Here comes Dayami. No. Dayami is, again, going to maybe try it a third time. Off the ropes. Here we go. Oh, no.
I was about to say third time's the charm, question mark.
And a 2 count. And now, if you're Big Mama on the other hand, you don't change what brought you to the dance, so to speak. Use your power, use your size, use your strength.
Yeah, at this point, you just have to wait for her to come to you. At some point, you saw some of the shots didn't really affect her as much. You just wait for the right moment.
Off the ropes. Oh, nice reversal from that arm drag, or excuse me, hip toss. And no, that was not a very good idea.
And there's the moment.
Yes. That's a big power slam that certainly is probably going to knock all the wind out of Dayami. And now just a blatant choke. Right in front of the referee. The referee says, get off. She did break at 3, though.
She said she was checking her pulse.
One of the more creative excuses of the night for cheating. Dayami now in a big, tough predicament.
Now I think she's working, she's practicing her chiropractor work.
Yeah, well, I'm sure.
Yep. I think I've seen that move before on YouTube.
And now, here comes Big Mama now, just working on a leg, smashing that left leg right back into the canvas.
as we've said in some of the other matches, you take out the leg, you take out speed, you take away the agility, and basically the entire offense of somebody like Dayami.
I got to be honest with you, I'm sorry for just the guttural response, but that stomping on that leg was absolutely heinous.
Yeah, that's a big boot, which causes a big stomp, which creates, I'm sure, big pain.
And now Big Mama just twerking or torquing on that leg.
And listen to the screaming, listen to the pain, you can hear it from Dayami.
And just like, I've never seen this before. Big Mama just used 2 giant, like, thrust strikes into the hamstrings of Dayami. I've never seen that before, but you talk about somebody that's got all the strength and the ability to do something like that and be innovative. You know, Big Mama fits the bill.
And it's clearly effective. Dayami not able to really get up to her feet.
She's kicked downstairs.
She's clearly hobbling. That leg is in pain.
Well, I mentioned it that again, Big Mama, an NWA superstar, so she's been all over the place wrestling with NWA, also wrestling here in NOW and many other promotions throughout the United States, and clearly she's got a little bit of an experience advantage over Dayami, who I think has only been wrestling for about 3 or 4 years. And now, just look at that, just tearing that knee apart over that middle rope.
Using the ropes to add insult to injury.
Dayami here struggling to just get up to her feet, and now wait a minute. Oh, she got a little bit left in the tank, Travis, maybe.
A little bit of a break, a little bit of separation, but
these strikes are not very effective.
No, I was just gonna say the problem is she goes right to the close combat, and that's not what you want to do.
Dayami again up to her feet, but she's looking very, very, very injured. But now a series of forearm strikes. Maybe she's got just a little bit more in her. Here it comes. Oh my.
Well, whatever's left may have just gotten completely taken out.
And a 2 count only. Dayami still, you know, showing that she's got the heart of a lion, that she wants to stay in this match. She wants to be victorious. But the mind might say that, and the body has different plans.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to be smart than brave.
Again, just the viciousness of Big Mama. And there's the break. Dayami, look at how she's holding that. That ankle might be broken, Travis.
It very well might, if not the knee or something. But some ligament in that leg is probably torn or something.
And Big Mama, wait a minute, got a little cocky, started bad-mouthing Dayami.
But unfortunately for Dayami, she just can't get to a vertical basis to capitalize. Just when she gets momentum, Big Mama moves and is already up.
And again, just attacking that left leg, putting all the wear and tear on that leg that's obviously injured to some degree. And there we go, series of forearms. But you know, Travis, again, you got to hit and move. That's what was so successful at the beginning of this match.
Yeah, at this point, it's a fool's errand. You cannot keep the quick strikes up, but
there we go. Dayami now, here we go, kick downstairs, or excuse me, to the shoulders. There's a drop kick.
But how much can that leg stand up? You see she's already limping.
There's a forearm, there's another forearm.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Oh, look at that, she suckered Big Mama in. And here we go, Dayami again with a roll. It looks like trying to get a little bit more into that. Oh.
Excellent strategy right now.
Superb strategy right now. Snaps that neck down across the top rope. Big Mama is struggling to get some air. And from the top rope, look out. Here we go. Cross body block. That might be enough.
Wow.
1, 2. No. All right. You know what? Dayami's just got to stay on it. She's got to keep moving. She's got to keep Big Mama off her feet.
Absolutely. You've got her down. You've knocked her down.
Well, there we go. Area code kick. A la the 619. Cover. 1, 2. No. Big Mama says, nah, not this time.
Question is, with all these little bursts of energy, how much more can that leg hold up?
That's true. Uh-oh. Whoa, big body slam.
And that might be the momentum breaker right there.
Uh-oh, off the rope, here we go. Off the other side of the ropes, here we go. Big splash, sit down splash. 1, 2, 3, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Big Mama.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Big Mama.
Incredible fight by Dayami. Incredible.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? She is probably going to be disappointed that she didn't get the victory, but you know what? She earned a lot of respect here with the fans here in Obetz. And definitely, Dayami is going to be, of course, hopefully in the NOW ring real soon.
And I'm sure even Big Mama won't want to admit it, but I think even she has to admit she earned a little bit of respect.
All right. Now let's get in some big action. What do you say? This match is for the Arnold Sports Festival Championship. Introducing first the challenger. He hails from Chester, Connecticut. Weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Dream, Aren Daniel Norman.
That's why I bring my own.
All right, that is the music and the introduction of Aren Daniel Norman, who has a huge opportunity, Travis, as he's going to step in the ring against Superman Onyx for that Arnold Sports Expo Championship. A title that, if I remember correctly, Onyx has held for quite a number of years.
I believe it's up to 5.
No one has been able to beat the Superman. Will tonight be the night where Aren Daniel Norman gets the win? We know he already helped his other pals in the Tragedy Boyz win the tag team titles.
Yeah, as you said, big opportunity.
Oh, and here they come.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Shocker.
Wonderful.
You know, I wasn't around for that match, but I saw the despicable things that they did. I'm pretty sure we have it on video. I think we should send the tape in.
To the front office?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm with that. Absolutely, because there was 3-on-2 is basically what that was. It was a handicap match, and it's unfortunate for Austyn Blaze and, of course, Party Mike to lose the belts.
Absolute chicanery.
All right, well, we'll see here what Onyx, when he makes his way to the ring, what he's got to say. And what I mean is that obviously he's going to have something to say physically about this matchup. And Travis, I got to tell you right now that this has been a great night for some wrestling, and we still have some more great action to come. We, of course, NewOhioWrestling.com is the online home of NOW, of course, at New Ohio Wrestling on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and of course, New Ohio Wrestling on Twitter.
Absolutely, that sun has started to peek down behind some clouds, showing up a little bit now, but at least it's not as bright as before.
We're having a little bit of technical difficulty here. Jim, our ring announcer.
There we go. Okay.
All right, there we go.
And his opponent, he is the reigning and defending Arnold Sports Festival champion, hailing from the south side of Chicago, weighing in at 303 pounds, he is Superman Onyx.
There's the announcement of maybe the most popular man on the roster in NOW. I'm talking about, of course, Superman Onyx, a man that is, well, a mile wide for sure, because he certainly is one big dude. And here he comes, arriving in style. I don't know what this is, Travis, what kind of vehicle this is. Is this it's a sweet motorcycle. I don't know what brand it is, but yeah, arriving in class.
As a champion should.
Now Onyx getting off the vehicle. And here comes Onyx now. I know, ladies and gentlemen, we've been a little bit silent here, just taking in this amazing vehicle that Onyx has showed up in. And there is the man, Onyx. You know what? I can't believe I might say this. Travis, you could tell me what your opinion is, but it looks like maybe Onyx has slimmed down some a little bit.
I think you might be onto something.
I mean, he's still jacked and still a big dude, but looks like he might have slimmed down a little bit. Of course, he's always in the gym, pumping iron.
Doing yoga, always doing something.
Well, he's got his work come out for him, especially if these two goofs on the floor, Saturn Price and Gaston Leroux, decide to get involved.
Well,
and now,
if there's any mountain that can overcome that challenge, it's the mountain of man that is Onyx.
And here we go. The fans are all on the case of Aren Daniel Norman. Wait a minute. Keith Smith is kicking out the rest of the Tragedy Boys.
Guess we won't have to wait to find out whether or not they'll be a factor.
Yeah. They got kicked out. Of course, Saturn Price is limping. I suspected that during the match he may have gotten injured somehow.
Looks like you might have called that one.
And the referee checking over Aren Daniel Norman.
One more time.
Yeah. All right, and I think Aren Daniel Norman trying to play that psychological game a little bit, claiming that indeed Onyx showed up on that motorcycle and that gives him a, quote, unfair advantage, end quote.
This is probably not a smart move right here.
No, it is not. You show disrespect to Onyx and you're going to be looking up at the lights. Or the sky, since we're outside. Okay.
Or the inside of your head, one of the three.
Our referee again, senior official here in NOW, of course, Papa Smurf, Keith Smith. There's the bell, and we're off. Onyx versus Aren Daniel Norman. And look, let's not take anything away from Aren. Aren is a talented wrestler. He can get it done.
Yeah, he looks the part.
He does. He's got a good physique. He looks like he's taking care of himself in the gym. If he would focus more and stop being stop being a jerk is basically what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that usually doesn't end well.
All right, Aren Daniel Norman circulating around the ring, and now collar and elbow tie up, maybe, no.
Onyx isn't going to fall for that too easily.
No, Onyx is a veteran of the squared circle. He knows what's what. And but you can't fault Aren for trying. Why not try to get under the skin of Onyx? Maybe Onyx makes a mistake, and that leads to a victory.
Well, I see a mistake right now, and that's trying to do a test of strength with a man like Onyx.
Yeah, this is not going to turn out well if you're Aren Daniel Norman trying to do a test of strength.
It looks like he's playing a little bit of patty cake instead.
Now, Onyx said enough of this tomfoolery.
Yeah, that's rule number 2. Never turn your back on Onyx either.
And there's a shot downstairs. Big Beal throw. Oh my gosh! Onyx just threw a 265-pound man like he was a pillow.
Yeah, he didn't hit like a pillow, that's for sure.
Absolutely, and now a shoulder driven into the midsection of Aren Daniel Norman.
I bet he wishes there were some pillows around right about now.
Big suplex may be coming up. We've seen Onyx love to do this snap suplex with the release. Aren Daniel Norman might think he was in a car accident.
He's wondering what the license plate of that truck was.
Yeah, because he is on Dream Street. And now, brought in the hard way. Aren, again, look at the look on his face. He has no idea where he is.
He's saying, "Take me out, coach. I'm done."
Big body slam. Again, the sheer unmitigated power of Onyx is on display in Obetz tonight.
Aren Daniel Norman is finding out how many different ways a spine can be jacked up.
He's going to have to go to his chiropractor for sure tomorrow morning. And
yeah, he'll have to practice some of those moves we saw Big Mama doing.
Okay, Norman now with a big shot to the arm. Okay, so maybe we counted out Mr. Norman a little bit too prematurely, because it looks like, now just grinding his foot right on top of the hands of Onyx. Smart move.
It's not easy to put the big man down. A lot of props to Norman for keeping him down as well, and he's smartly just continuing to go after him.
And another big clubbing blow.
I spoke too soon.
Yes.
I apologize.
Onyx now. Whips in. But stopped by Mr. Norman, and a series of kick to the thigh, and then there's a kick to the back of the shoulder blades, and there's another kick to the arm.
Which is a smart strategy if you're Norman.
Yes, Aren Daniel Norman now just twerking that arm. I can't speak tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
If you're going to take apart a body part, take apart the one that's been tossing you around for a couple minutes.
Absolutely. And there's a kick into the shoulder area of Onyx, and now just a series of strikes right into the shoulder as well. And now sets Onyx down, excuse me. And what is Aren Daniel Norman going to do off the ropes?
I don't know, but it's not going to be pretty. Oh.
Caught Onyx right across the jaw. Onyx pulled out to the middle of one. That's it, a 1 count only.
What you can't do if you're Aren Daniel Norman is get discouraged right now. Onyx is really good at powering out pretty quickly in some of these matches, especially early on. You can't let that discourage you. You have to keep attacking.
Now, just grabbing the arm and forcing down in kind of like a Fujiwara armbar is Aren Daniel Norman. I got to be honest, it's been a while since I've seen Onyx in this much trouble in a match.
It does not happen very often. And when it does, usually not for long, Daniel Norman has to capitalize and keep on attacking.
And he continues to take that arm and just whip it right against the mat. And again, folks, you might go, well, so what? But there is steel and plywood underneath that canvas. It's not a soft surface at all. And meanwhile, while I'm giving you that info, here comes, Onyx, who missed with a splash in the corner. Aren coming from the second rope. I don't know if that was a thrust kick. I'm not sure what that was.
Whatever it was, it connected at least a little.
And now Aren Daniel Norman is going to drop an elbow, maybe?
Very possible.
Up to the second rope. And maybe the elbow it is.
It's taking a little bit of time here, though.
Yeah. Oh, nobody home. Onyx trying to get to his feet. He's got a little bit more time. Onyx now, big clothesline. And another big clothesline.
And this is when the steam train starts rolling.
Several clotheslines in a row.
I think he's trying to wake that arm back up forcefully.
I mean, hey, you got to do what you got to do when the title's on the line. And now, gouge of the eyes from Mr. Norman. And now Aren off the ropes. Swinging off, here he goes. Wait a minute, up and, nice spine buster. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner and still Arnold Sports World Champion, Superman Onyx.
How's the old saying go? Don't tug on Superman's cape. Well, don't thumb him in the eye either.
No. As you saw, how quick was that spine buster? That was out of nowhere, and that picks up the victory for Onyx. A well-deserved victory for the man who is, of course, the Arnold Sports World Kids and Teens Expo champion.
The streak keeps on rolling.
What's going on, bitch? Y'all having fun out here tonight? I can't hear you. Y'all having fun out here tonight? All right, guys, real quick. I don't do this all the time, but I'm going to do it one time. I got a real close friend of mine. She's here today, and today's her birthday. So, Vicky, get down here to the ring. Y'all let me go to help me sing happy birthday to her today. Come on. Hey, bro, I can't sing, Chris. Everybody give a Vicky James a birthday, guys. Now on 3. I don't want the Michael Jackson version either, but we're going to sing happy birthday, all right? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vicky.
Hey, y'all good.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey, Obetz, thank you, man. Thank you a lot. Thank you so much.
Oh, maybe not. I thought he wanted something. My bad. Okay. Well.
Last match.
Before we get to our final match and the main event, the boss, Terry.
Terry.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to see our show, New Ohio Wrestling. We are celebrating our 10th year this year, so thank you for your support. Woo! And yes, this is a woman-owned company. Our next show, I'd love for you guys to come back, is June 19th. We're going to be here July 17th And then we'll be back for the Zucchini Fest September 1st. Those are all free shows, guys. We do have a show in October 4th, and it is at Arc Industry, and that is going to benefit our clients that we serve with WrestleFit, which is a company with New Ohio Wrestling.
Yeah, what?
Sean Onyx is one of our trainers, and what WrestleFit is what we do is functional fitness. We teach you how to get up off the ground, how to exercise properly without hurting yourself. So check out WrestleFit.com if you're interested, and check out our show in October 4th at Arc Industry on Bixby Road. Thank you, guys.
Big round of applause for Terry Luger. And here we are, the main event of the evening.
All right, Travis, you ready?
And it is for the New Ohio Wrestling Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. Being accompanied by Ripper Blackheart, he is the Cleveland Cutthroat, Paragon.
Travis, Travis. Ready?
Yep.
Did I just hear the words accompanied by Ripper Blackheart?
I was afraid that I heard that too.
Why is Ripper Blackheart coming out with Paragon? Those two have nothing in common.
Well, if there's one thing I've learned being around Ripper Blackheart, it's anytime he can sleaze his way into something that benefits him, he's going to do it.
Well, he's squeezing himself into that red suit tonight.
That takes talent.
Now, Paragon is a man that has been wrestling for about 7, 8, 9 years, almost 10 years, wrestling all over the Midwest. He can get it done in the ring. And I remember the very first Arnold that I attended, that I worked, and Paragon made his debut, and he was so impressive then. He's got all kinds of skill and all kinds of talent, and that's why I don't know why he's with this goof, Ripper Blackheart.
Yeah, at some point, all the talent you think you need an extra little something to get you by. And of course, into capitalizes Ripper Blackheart.
And his opponent, he is the reigning and defending New Ohio Wrestling Champion. He is the world's finest semi-professional wrestler, Marione Fontaine.
All right, here we go. One of the most popular individuals in NOW. Of course, I'm talking about the man they call Marione Fontaine. And you know what, Travis, we talk about it all the time. When you talk about Marione Fontaine, you talk about a man that is good at various different styles of wrestling. Any way you want to bring it, he'll bring it. You want to fight, you want to just have a bare knuckle brawl, he'll give it to you. You want to do some British wrestling, he'll do that as well. You want to have a ha-ha-ha moment, he's good for that too. And we're still waiting on the arrival of him. Here he is. There he is in the red and the black.
He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. He's moving around with breakneck speed.
He is the reigning NOW champion. Wait a minute, I think
he's tearing himself out a little bit.
Yeah.
All right,
there we go.
There we go.
All right, little reprieve. All right, Marione Fontaine doing his best Ultimate Warrior routine.
I don't know if this is a smart strategy.
No.
Got a championship match, Marione.
And there is Marione Fontaine. Semi-pro wrestler and all. He certainly is very popular here in NOW. We talk about the lineage of the Arnold Sports World Championship. We got to talk about the lineage here of the New Ohio Wrestling Championship. Marione Fontaine's held that title for about 3 years as well, defending it all around, and no one can wrestle it away from him. So we'll see if tonight is the night in which Paragon might become the champ.
Paragon sporting a face mask.
All right, referee Peachy Rodriguez said ring the bell, and here we go. Both men circling. Collar and elbow tie up. And to the corner they go. Are they going to get a clean break? And now, both men circling each other again. And here we go, another collar and elbow tie-up.
I don't think either one of these men, I think you're going to see expend too much early on.
And now a few shoves between the competitors. Paragon sporting a new look with the face mask. I guess maybe that he feels gives him a little bit of psychological advantage.
I was surprised. I wasn't expecting to see that. Definitely gives him a different vibe, a different look. Almost a more menacing look, really.
And a handful of nose and eye, and Paragon switches things around into a side headlock of his own. And is he grinding against his nose?
It looks like it.
And now off the ropes, here comes Fontaine. Shoots Paragon off. Shoulder tackle. Down goes Fontaine. And he hit his head on the back of the mat. And that's not good. He might be a little bit dazed.
He's able to pop up at least enough for that.
Yep, hip toss and a beauty. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Now, what is Fontaine doing? He's saying, wait, is he saying he's just relaxing there?
Just taking a little siesta.
I don't think there's any timeouts or siestas in wrestling.
You're right. We did discuss that, didn't we?
We did. Oh, great. Ripper's got to give him some advice. Wonder what that advice is. Hey, remember, kid, I get 10%. And
if worse comes to worse, throw a shoe.
I don't know. I like my shoes, man. I don't know if I want to give it away.
I like my shoes too, but apparently Ripper Blackheart doesn't like his because usually one goes flying.
All right, here we go. Back into the ring. Both the competitors are. Oh, what was that? What was that?
That was dirty. That's what that was.
Unbelievable. Clearly, that came probably from Ripper. Do this. Oh, there's a shot downstairs. A little revenge for Marione Fontaine. Off the ropes. Shoots him off, and look at shoulder tackle. I think Ripper tried to grab an ankle.
I was going to say, I think you saw exactly what I saw. As
hip toss, no reversal. Now there's a hip toss on Paragon. Paragon rolls right out of the ring. Paragon looking a little bit frustrated. I mean, you got to give him credit, though. Get out of the ring, take a timeout.
And, of course, has to confer.
This is unbelievable. Like I said, I didn't even know that Ripper Blackheart was in the area today.
Well, he better get back in the ring because we're at a count of 6.
And now into the ring comes Paragon. Paragon and Fontaine circling once again. Paragon again now laying down the bad mouth to some of the fans here at Obetz. You know what? While Paragon tells everybody how, quote, stupid they are, end quote, let's go ahead and thank, of course, the Fortress at Obetz, and, of course, everybody connected with Full Throttle Thursday. Thanks for coming out, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching this, no matter where you are. And, again, NewOhioWrestling.com is where you can get all the info about our upcoming match, our upcoming shows in June, July, etc., etc. Once again, newohiowrestling.com. Paragon still wasting a lot of time by jaw-jacking with the fans. In fact, he's being drowned out a little bit by some of the motorcycles in the back, which I'm sure aggravates Paragon even more.
I'm sure it would.
Marione Fontaine gets the cheers from the crowd.
That wasn't drowned out.
No, that was not. And Marion says, hey, I'll go to that corner. Oh, wait a minute. He says, Peachy, go ahead, man. Do you think
Why not?
Do you think Peachy's going to get a large applause?
50-50.
50-50? Really? Okay. All right.
You know, because he's got to call it down the middle. They got to call it down the middle.
There we go. He got some right there.
That was more 60-40.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Sure. That checks out. Wait a minute. He's
Paragon wants to shake hands?
Come on.
Yeah,
That's... Come on. How dumb do you think we are, Paragon? We think that you're just going to go ahead and allow Marione Fontaine to have a shake of the hand.
Yeah. There. Oh, but he was caught.
Spins around, clothesline for Marione Fontaine. Marion now grabs Paragon, side headlock again. And shoots him off the ropes. And there's a trip by Ripper Blackheart. And Ripper's like, hey, man, I didn't do anything when we know he did. Oh, ear clap. That'll screw up your equilibrium real quick, Travis.
And Paragon is immediately in the driver's seat.
Choking Fontaine on the ropes, and now...
Of course.
And look, if you're going to do it, at least do it correctly. I mean, that goof didn't even have him the whole way. Cypher extended that elbow.
I'm sure he'll say something to the effect that he was just giving himself a pat on the back.
I'm sure of it. There's always an excuse when you talk about that guy.
Now he's doing it again. You're right. His technique is a little off.
His technique is a lot off. Anyways, drop toe hold now. Wait a minute.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And Ripper Blackheart is continuing to just crank on that arm.
Paragon is screaming for him to stop.
Oh, no. Ripper Blackheart just now realizes what he's been doing. And there's a big shot.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Agreed. Now, Marione Fontaine getting back into the ring. And, look at that smooth move. Nice leg trip. And again, another ear clap. And Paragon kicks right to the arm. He's going to follow the playbook of Aren Daniel Norman, grabbing the arm and working on that arm.
I think he's practicing for his NFL punting gig on the side.
Well, you know, Paragon is from Cleveland. Do the Browns have a good kicker?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he could be the new kicker.
Yeah, there you go. All right. And now, just another arm lock, bending that arm backwards, back behind the head.
There's the UFL now too. He could apply for there too.
He could as well. I mean, why not even the CFL? Go to Canada, be a Blue Bomber.
Exactly.
A Winnipeg Blue Bomber or a Rough Rider. And now Paragon, again, just keeping the leverage on his side. A shot downstairs from Fontaine. And another shot from Fontaine. And a third shot from Fontaine. Off the ropes. Here he goes. And spine buster from Paragon. Is that enough? 1, 2, no.
Beautiful and effective. Great power show from Paragon. Oh, look at this.
Yep, this is the the Fujiwara arm bar.
It looks like he's adding extra insult to injury by snapping those fingers off.
Fontaine, though, did get to the ropes. And now what? Hey, now, come on! choking Marione Fontaine right there. Come on, Ripper Blackheart, what are you doing?
Winning, that's what I'm doing.
You're not even his manager.
Hey, you got the
I agree with that little child right there.
And now back in the ring, we see a chin lock applied by Paragon.
kids come up missing all the time, John. I'm just saying.
Unbelievable. He
Is he
threatened.
insinuating what I think he is?
Yes, he just threatened a kid. That's what he did. That's how despicable this guy is. Anyways, back to the action. We continue to see Paragon just work on that arm of Marione Fontaine. And Marion can't quite get to the ropes. And now he's got that loudmouth in his face saying, just tap. And Paragon just keeping the pressure in his... Look, notice how the base that Paragon's taking, Travis, he's widening out his stance so he makes it even more difficult to get up to a vertical base.
Oh, but Fontaine's able to get up.
And a series of strikes. Off to the ropes, here we go. Maybe DDT, yes! But that took a lot out of Fontaine.
Yeah, how damaged is that arm? She can't even really capitalize right now, but right now, you just got to survive.
But Fontaine has got that arm, and he's just pinned it up against his chest. That tells me that there's some damage done.
See him trying to shake it out, trying to get some blood flowing back into it.
Paragon is dazed. He has no idea where he is. He's slowly getting up to his knees. Fontaine up with the kip up. He's got his second win. Here we go. Clothesline from Marione Fontaine. Another back elbow. Off the ropes, duck underneath. Here comes Fontaine, flying body press. 1, 2, no.
The flying Fontaine.
Fontaine says, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up to the top, maybe. He goes up to that second rope. Maybe, nope, all the way up to the top. Now, hey, come on now. Ripper Blackheart trying to interfere again, but gets thwarted from referee Peachy Rodriguez. Oh no, right into the bookend. Oh my goodness.
That's got to be it. That has to be it.
We might have a new champion, ladies and gentlemen. It might happen tonight. 1, 2, no! He kicks out. I don't know how he managed to do that, Travis.
If there's one thing Marione Fontaine has, it's a lot of heart.
Absolutely. And that's why he's been the champ for so long. Fontaine again trying to get to his feet. He did. Up and over he goes. Roll stow. Look at that roll. That arm has got to be damaged. Sleeper hold. Doing his best Vern Gagne impression.
But how much can he sink it in with that arm?
It's true. He could hardly do that roll, that front roll that is an elementary move you learn in wrestling school on like day 4. But that pain has just got to be excruciating. And Fontaine, now wait a minute, what's this goof getting on the ring apron for? Wait a minute. There's a tap, Travis. Paragon is tapping out. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, I saw it, you saw it. The only problem is Peachy Rodriguez didn't see it.
And now, wait a minute. Fontaine's having some words for Ripper Blackheart.
Oh, and
wait a minute. Paragon's coming from behind. Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
He sidestepped him. He being, of course, Marione Fontaine. Fontaine waiting patiently.
He almost attacked Ripper.
Almost got him there. And wait a minute. Roll up, maybe. Roll up even with the bad arm.
That might be it.
2, 3. That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
A little miscommunication gets it done.
The winner of the match, and still now champion, Marione Fontaine.
Marione Fontaine retains the title. But notice something real quickly. Look at the body language of Paragon, Travis. He's not happy. He is not a happy man.
Question is, who's he not happy with, himself or Ripper?
Well, they're having a discussion, a serious discussion.
Oh, come on.
Come on. You know, what is Ripper? What's the point, Ripper? Paragon still doesn't look like he's happy with you. Okay, come on now. The match is over. You lost. Deal with it. Put on your big boy pants. No, wait a minute. You talked about the shoe.
Every time.
Oh, Paragon eats the shoe.
That's not going to sit well.
Oh, no. No. Paragon is back up to his feet.
This is why you don't throw shoes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the mask is off.
Paragon is not happy. And he just called him a liar.
No, I think he said he's fired.
Did he? Oh. Liar, fired, same thing when it comes to this guy.
And that, yeah, Ripper Blackheart has been fired.
And wait a minute, I don't think that Ripper knows that Marione Fontaine is still in the ring, and he gives him a what for with the shoe.
I've never been so happy to see a shoe used.
And now he's borrowing. There we go. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner of the match and still NOW champion, Marione Fontaine, ladies and gentlemen. And off he goes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for joining us for NOW 29 Full Throttle Thursdays right here in Obetz at the Fortress. We appreciate it so much. Come on out and see NOW Wrestling. You got a lot of opportunity over this summer to check out some great wrestling action. NewOhioWrestling.com is the website. It's got all the information that you need.
Thank you for coming out to see New Ohio Wrestling. Do not forget, Full Throttle Thursdays and Zucchini Fest. You get all this great action for free. It doesn't get any better than that. We'll see you next month at Full Throttle Thursday.
Does it hurt so much here or here? Or like right here?
Well, you know, you got a taste of your own medicine.
Ow.
New Ohio Wrestling's 10th anniversary is here, and the celebration begins with an adrenaline-charged event you won't want to miss. Mark your calendars for Thursday, May 15th, as Full Throttle Thursday takes over Fortress Obetz, bringing an unforgettable night of action, rivalries, and championship gold. Get ready for 6 electrifying matches that will leave you on the edge of your seat. The Tragedy Boyz throw down against one half of Arcade Hangover, Party Mike and his tag team partner Austyn Blaze in a clash packed with high-flying chaos and hard-hitting fury. Jack Doe steps into the ring to battle the relentless Rase Bannon. Expect nothing less than sheer intensity. Black Smoke looks to put a stop to the meteoric rise of Rey Tormenta Jr. in a match that promises fireworks. Big Mama makes her long-awaited return, set to collide with the fearless Dayami HO in what will surely be a powerhouse showdown. Arnold Sports Festival champion Superman Onyx puts his coveted title on the line against the dangerous challenger Aren Daniel Norman. Will Onyx reign continue, or will Norman shock the world? And in our main event, the stakes have never been higher as Marione Fontaine defends the New Ohio Wrestling Championship against the dominant force known as Paragon. It's a battle for supremacy. Who will walk away as champion? The countdown is on. Full Throttle Thursday kicks off at 6:30 at Fortress Obetz. Thursday, May 15th. Come witness the action live and be part of history as we celebrate a decade of New Ohio Wrestling.